Hello everyone, this is our final lecture of Unit 3 Ordinary Differential Equations in the course 19 MA 204 Complex Variables and Ordinary Differential Equations. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about higher order linear differential equations and method of variation of parameters and Cauchy-Legendre's types, these things. For all the types, we are dealing only the linear differential equations. For this particular topic also, we are going to deal only the linear differential equations, but in this particular type we may have more than one equations. That's why we call it as simultaneous differential equations with constant coefficients. This particular type of linear differential equations which contain a single independent variable and two or more dependent variables, and also number of dependent variables is equal to number of equations. Suppose we may having two equations in the given problem, means definitely we may have two dependent variables, as well as for all the problems we may have only one independent variable. So dependent variables is equal to number of equations and independent variable is 1. So now we are going to the first problem under this category. So they are given dx by dt minus y is equal to t, dy by dt plus x is equal to t square. Here x and y are dependent variables and t is an independent variable. So we are having two equations as well as two dependent variable, only one independent variable. I am writing the derivative operator form of this given equation. So in place of d by dt, I am replacing capital D. So here d is nothing but d by dt, differentiation with respect to t. So therefore, the operator form of the given equation is dx minus y is equal to t and dy plus x is equal to t square. For my convenience, I'm just rewrite this as like x plus dy. Next, so I may want to make it this as single equation, then only we can able to proceed under the higher order linear differential equation category. So now I need to cancel out any one of the dependent variable, then only we can able to proceed this problem. So for making of that, either x or y we need to cancel out. Here y is having opposite sign, no, here minus, here plus. So therefore, I am going to eliminate y at first. For that, here y coefficient is 1 and the second equation y coefficient is d. So therefore, I am multiplying equation 1 by d. I will get d square x minus dy is equal to d of t. So d is nothing but d by dt. So d by dt of t is equal to 1. So as such, I am taking equation number 2, that is x plus dy is equal to t square. Now I am adding equation 3 and 4, dy getting cancelled. I will get remaining d square x plus x. For this x is common, take outside, I will get d square plus 1 into x. In the right hand side I am having 1 plus t square. Look at the second, next. So I am having, after adding 3 and 4, I will get d square plus 1 into x is equal to t square plus 1. So this looks like ordinary differential equation with constant coefficient. Now I can proceed this as usual procedure. Now I am finding the complementary function as well as particular integral, because I am having RHS side as some function, right? So we need to find p dot I also. First, for finding c dot I, I am writing the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is nothing but supporting equation. So for that, I am replacing d is equal to m in f of d. Function of d is d square plus 1. So after replacing d is equal to m, I will get m square plus 1 is equal to 0. Always 0 in the right hand side in auxiliary equation. So after solving this, I will get m root m is equal to plus or minus I. The root is complex form. Here complex, that is alpha plus or minus I beta form. In place of alpha I am having 0. Beta is nothing but an I coefficient, that is 1. So therefore, the complementary function formula is e power alpha x a cos beta x plus b sin beta x. Here alpha is equal to 0, e power 0 value is 1. So therefore, I will get a into cos 1 into t, because beta value is 1, plus b into sin t. This is our complementary function for the above root. Now I move on to the particular integral. So P dot I is equal to 1 by function of d into RHS value. So function of d is d square plus 1. RHS side I am having t square plus 1. This looks like algebraic expression form. In that particular form, we need to make the denominator as in the form of 1 plus x or 1 minus x form. As such, I am having 1 plus d square. No need to take anything into out in the denominator. So you just move that into numerator. I will get 1 plus d square whole power minus 1 into t square plus 1. Now I am expanding this by using the binomial formula 1 plus x power minus 1. 1 plus x power minus 1 formula is 1 minus x plus x square minus etc. In place of x I am having d square. So therefore 1 minus d square plus d square the whole square is d power 4 minus etc. No need to continue the higher terms because higher derivative value of t square plus 1 obviously 0. That's why I am trimming the formula up to the second term itself. Now I am multiplying this t square plus 1 into inside this particular term. 1 into t square plus 1 is t square plus 1 minus d square of t square plus 1. d of t square plus 1 is 2t and d square of t square plus 1 is 2. So therefore after this d cube d4 these values and all 0. So therefore d power 4 of this particular one is 0. I will get 1 into this one is t square plus 1 and d square of t square plus 1 is 2. After simplifying this, I will get the final answer for P dot I is equal to t square minus 1. And finally, I need to write the general solution for x. Why? Because I am having in the final equation dependent variable is x. So therefore, I want to write the solution for x, not y. So therefore, x is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So I am just adding together. I will get x is equal to a into cos t plus b into sin t plus p dot I is t square minus 1. Also, I need to find y because in the particular problem, I am containing two dependent variables. I need to find out both. So I am finding only x. For finding x value, and immediately after finding x, I am going to find the derivative of this particular x with respect to t because here the independent variable is t. So that's why I am differentiating this x with respect to the independent variable t. So after differentiating, I will get a into cos t differentiation is minus sin t, b into sin t differentiation is cos t. T square gives the differentiation value 2t. So I am going to use these two values into any one of the given equation. So I am going to choose first equation. First equation is dx minus y is equal to t. Why I am choosing the first equation means the first equation only containing y. The second equation I am having y term as derivative into y. So it will be better for finding the y value. That's why I am choosing the first equation for finding that. So I am replacing dx value in that particular equation. So before that I am rearranging this into y is equal to of course dx minus t. So I am just moving this minus y into RHS and t into left hand side. So that will be gives the value y is equal to dx by dt minus t. So here I am replacing dx by dt value. In the previous step I am having this value minus a into sin t plus b into cos t plus 2t. So minus t. 2t minus t is t. So now I found both x and y values. This is the solution of the given simultaneous linear differential equation. So for this kind of simultaneous equations, we need to find both dependent variable values. So obviously in this particular topic we may have only x and y. Two variables only they are given for all the problems. So for all the problems we need to find out x and y. Yeah, look at the second problem. Dx by dt plus 2y is equal to sin 2t. Dy by dt minus 2x is equal to cos 2t. So of course I am writing the operator form of the given equation. So dx plus 2y is equal to sin 2t. Minus 2x plus dy is equal to cos 2t because I am just keeping the x and y. values parallelly. That's why I'm rearranging this into like this. Now I want to cancel out any one of the dependent variable. Yeah, of course, look at the given problem. We may have two equations as well as two dependent variables. Also, we may have only one independent variable. We need to find both the dependent variable x and y values for this particular problem also. So for cancel out any one of the dependent variable, look at the given equation operator form. X is having opposite sign, here positive, here negative. So it will be better to cancel x at first. For that, in the first equation, x coefficient is d. In the second equation, x coefficient is 2. So I'm going to multiply equation 1 into 2 and equation 2 into d. That will give 2 times of dx plus 4y is equal to 2 into sine 2t. And in the second equation, minus 2 dx plus d square y is equal to d of cos 2t is differentiation of cos 2t minus 2 times of sine 2t. So therefore, I'm going to add these two equations, keep this as equation number 3 and 4. After adding these two, 2 dx and minus 2 dx getting cancelled. In the y term, I'm having d square plus 4 into y, because y is common, I'm just taking out d square plus y into 4, d square plus 4 into y is equal to right hand side 2 sin t minus 2 sin t. So therefore both are getting cancelled, we will get only 0. And finally I am getting the equation d square plus 4 into y is equal to 0. This looks like an ordinary differential equation with constant coefficient. Now I am going to find out the complementary function as well as the particular integral of this particular equation. So therefore, auxiliary equation is m square plus 4 is equal to 0. After simplifying this, gives the roots or plus or minus 2i. This is in the form of complex form alpha plus or minus beta I. Here alpha value is 0 and beta is equal to 2. The complementary function formula for the complex roots are e power alpha x, a cos beta x plus b sin beta x, alpha 0, e power 0 value 1. And finally, complementary function is a cos 2t plus b sin 2t. This is our complementary function. Let us move on to the particular integral. So there is no particular integral for this particular equation because RHS side value is 0. No need to go for the particular integral. So therefore, the final answer, the general solution for the corresponding dependent variable y is equal to complementary function alone. So immediately I need to find out the derivative of this particular variable. So therefore, dy by dt is equal to differentiation of cos 2t gives minus 2 times of sin 2t and sin 2t values 2 times of cos 2t. I am going to use these two into any one of the given equation. Better to substitute in equation 2. Look at the equation 2 because I need to find out next I need to find out x value, right? Here dx, here I am having alone x. So therefore I am choosing second equation for finding x value because while I am substituting y here, I need to differentiate something I want to do in this particular equation. That's why I am choosing this one. Wherever I am having variable alone without derivative term, that only I need to choose for finding that particular variable. So therefore, I am going to substitute this equation 5 and 6 in equation 2. I need to substitute dy value. Before that, I am rearranging this into like 2x is equal to, I am just moving this 2x into right and this cos 2t into left. This gives 2x is equal to dy by dt minus cos 2t. So dy by dt value, previously I have found that minus 2a times of sin 2t plus 2b times of cos 2t. Here I am having minus cos 2t. So therefore, this is our 2x value. Overall, I am dividing 2. So therefore, x is equal to minus a cos 2t plus b cos 2t. So minus 1 by 2 cos 2t. This is x value. So before I am finding y value, right? This is cos at plus b sin 2t. So therefore, this is our x and y values. Next, Move on to the third problem. Dx by dt minus dy by dt plus 2y is equal to cos 2t, and dx by dt plus dy by dt minus 2x is equal to sin 2t. We are having more than one derivative term, but two equations as well as two dependent variables, and both the equation containing the only one independent variable. Okay, now the derivative form is dx minus dy plus 2y is equal to cos 2t, and dx plus dy minus 2x is equal to sin 2t. More than one derivative term is occurred means you just split the x and y term separately. Here I am going to take y common out. I will get minus of y common out. I will get d minus 2 into y is equal to cos 2t. In this particular equation, I am going to separate x and y. So first and last are x terms, right? I am taking x common out. I will get d minus 2 times of x plus dy is equal to sin 2t. Now I need to cancel out any one of the dependent variable. So here y is having opposite sign, here minus, here positive. So therefore I am going to cancel y at first. For that, here y in the second equation y coefficient is d, and the first equation y coefficient is d minus 2. Therefore, I need to multiply equation 1 by d and equation 2 by d minus 2. After multiplying, this gives equation 1 become d square x minus d into d minus 2 become d square minus 2d into y is equal to d of cos 2t values minus 2 times of sin 2t. In the equation 2 into d minus 2 value is d minus 2 into d minus 2 is d minus 2 the whole square. So after opening that by using a minus b the whole square formula, it may be d square minus 4d plus 4 into x plus d into d minus 2 is d square minus 2d into y is equal to d minus 2 into sin 2t. d of sin 2t is 2 times of cos 2t minus 2 into sin 2t. I am adding these two. So d square minus 2 dy, here also d square minus 2 dy getting cancelled. So at finally d square x, here d square x. So therefore 2 times of d square x minus 4 d 2 times of d square. So d square x inga d square x. So therefore 2 times of d square minus 4dx plus 4x. Throughout I am taking x common. So therefore I am having in the left hand side 2 times of d square minus 4 times of d plus 4 into y is 4 into x is equal to 4 into x is equal to. So in the third equation I am having minus 2 times of sin 2t. Here 2 cos 2t, here minus 2 times of sin 2t. So therefore totally 2 times of cos 2t minus 4 times of sin 2t. So throughout I am taking, in the left hand side I am taking 2 common out. In the right hand side also 2 is common. I am cancel out the left hand side and right hand side 2. At finally d square minus 2d plus 2 into x is equal to cos 2t minus 2 into sin 2t. This is our ordinary differential equation with constant coefficient form. So therefore I need to find out the complementary function and particular integral for this x. So therefore auxiliary equation for this function of d is m square minus 2m plus 2 is equal to 0. I cannot able to factorize this directly. I am going to use the quadratic formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4az. A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, c is equal to 2, minus b, minus into minus positive, plus or minus root of b squared, minus 2 the whole square, 4, minus 4ac, 4 times of 2 is 8 by 2. So this simplification gives the roots are 1 plus or minus I. This is also in the complex form. Alpha is equal to 1 and beta is equal to I coefficient, that is also 1. Therefore the complementary function is e part alpha t. Here in this particular type we need to write the complementary function and particular integral in terms of t, because the derivative capital D is d by dt, independent variable is t. So in simultaneous for sure you are having independent variable is t for all the problems. So therefore in terms of in complementary function and particular integral has to be written in terms of t alone. So therefore e power t, first constant into cos t plus second constant into sin t, because alpha and beta value is 1. Let us move on to the particular integral. P dot I is equal to, in the right hand side I am having two terms, that's why I am splitting that into 1 by function of d into cos 2t minus 1 by function of 2 into 2 times of sin 2t. So in both the term having the terms or the function value is trigonometric. So therefore I need to replace in both first and second terms d square by minus 2 square, because a value is equal to 2. In trigonometric I am having replacement only for t squared. After replacing it, minus 2 square value is minus 4 minus 2d plus 2. Here also minus 4 minus 2d plus 2. So this simplification, the first term simplification gives minus 2d minus 2. Throughout I am taking minus common. So therefore 2d plus 2. The second term minus 2d minus 2. Minus 2d minus 2. I am taking minus out. So this minus become positive. Numerator and denominator 2 getting cancelled. So therefore remaining I am having d plus 1 in the second term. Okay. So now there is no d square in the denominator. We cannot move on for this trigonometric. So therefore I need to take conjugate multiplication. So in the first term conjugate is 2d minus 2. The second term conjugate is d minus 1. In the denominator become, after taking conjugate multiplication, a denominator containing 2d plus 2, 2d minus 2, that is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that become a square minus b square. Here also d plus 1 into d minus 1, that is d square minus 1. Now I'm having d square in both the terms. I'm replacing again d square by minus 2 square. So here I'm having minus 16 minus 4 is minus 20. Here minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Now in the numerator I'm just multiplying this minus inside, it become 2 minus 2d, in the denominator minus 20 into cos 2t plus d minus 1 by minus 5 into sin 2t. Now I am multiplying this cos 2t into this 2 minus 2d. So 2 into cos 2t. So d of cos 2t is minus 2 sin 2t. Minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4 into sin 2t. Here d of sin 2t is 2 cos 2t. So therefore 2 cos 2t minus sin 2t. This minus 1 by 5 is multiplicative of this one. Now I am going to open this like minus 1 by, look at here the first term, 2 cos 2t by minus 20. So therefore 2 by 20 is minus 1 by 10 into cos 2t, and 4 by minus 20 is minus 1 by 5, minus 1 by 5 times of sin 2t, and minus 2 by 5 of cos 2t, and minus into minus is positive, sin 1 by 5 times of sin 2t. So therefore after simplifying this, because minus 1 by 5 sin 2t plus 1 by 5 sin 2t getting cancelled, and minus 1 by 10 times, here minus 2 by 5 times. So taking LCM 10, that become minus 4, minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5 by 10, minus 5 by 10 is minus 1 by 2 into cos 2t. This is our particular integral. So therefore the equation, the final equation containing the independent variable is x. So at finally I need to write the general solution for the dependent variable x. So x is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So x is equal to complementary function is this one, and particular in the particular integral is I'm having minus 1 by 2 into cos 2t. So immediately I'm finding the derivative of the above x. E power in the first term containing two terms. So by using product rule, e power t into this differentiation value is cos become minus sin, plus sin become plus cos, plus I am just keeping this whole term into differentiate e power t with respect to t. I will get e power t alone, minus 1 by 2 into sin cos 2t differentiation value is minus 2 times of sin 2t, minus 2 get cancel, minus into minus is positive. This is our dx by dt value. And look at the given equations. So here suppose I'm replacing, I need to find out y value because I found only x value. For finding y value, I cannot choose equation 1 as well as equation 2 because here also I'm having dy, here also I'm having dy. That's why I'm just adding these two equations. When I'm adding these two, minus dy and plus dy getting cancelled in the first equation containing only y. So that for the purpose of finding y, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm adding 1 and 2, that gives 2 times of dx. Dx means dx by dt plus 2y minus 2x is equal to first equation RHS side one, RHS value cos 2x, second equation is sin 2x. This is our addition value of the given two equations. Now I'm replacing dx by dt as well as x value in this particular equation. So 2 times of dx by dt is the whole values plus 2y minus 2 times of x value is the whole thing. Now I'm multiplying this 2 inside the dx by dt. Now the first term minus 2c1 e power t cos t and plus 2c1 e power t cos t getting cancelled like away. 2c2 e power t sin t minus 2c2 e power t sin t getting cancelled in the left hand side and right hand side cos 2t also getting cancelled. The remaining things are 2c2 e power t into cos t plus 2 into sin 2t plus 2y minus 2 into c1 into e power t into cos t in the left hand side. In the right hand side I am having only sin 2t. So next step I am moving other than y term into right hand side. So after that I will get 2y is equal to, so this become minus 2 times of c2 into e power t into cos t, and this minus become positive in the right hand side. So 2 c1 into e power t into cos t. So here sin 2t minus 2 times of sin 2t become minus sin 2t. So throughout I am cancel out 2. I will get finally y is equal to, in the first two term I am taking e power t common out. I will get c1 into cos t minus c2 into cos t minus half times of sin 2t. This is our y value. Previously I found already x value. So this is our final solution for the given system of simultaneous linear differential equations.